Hello friends! Today's tutorial shows how to redact PDFs in Adobe Acrobat Pro using the updated interface. First, we'll customize the appearance of the redactions. Then we'll use the basic method to redact text and images. Next, we'll repeat redactions across multiple pages. And then redact whole pages. Lastly, we'll find and then redact text. Before we begin, please note that the redaction processes shown here are permanent. You cannot remove redactions after saving your PDF. Therefore, I strongly recommend performing these steps on a secondary copy of your PDF, not on the original. We're going to start with the steps to customize the appearance of redactions because you can't change the appearance of existing redactions. To begin, open the PDF, and then select All Tools in the Global Toolbar. Next, select Redact a PDF in the All Tools pane, followed by Set Properties in the Redact a PDF pane. When the Redaction Tool Properties dialog box appears, the most popular option will likely be the Redact Area Fill color. Black is the default, but you can choose another color, or choose no color to create a blank space. Today I'm going to choose a blue. Lastly, select the OK button. Now we're going to cover the basic method for redacting text and images. To begin, ensure that Redact Text and Images is selected. Next, select the text or image you want to redact. A border will appear around your selections. However, you can hover your cursor over the selections to see a preview of the redactions. Now select the Apply button at the bottom of the Redact a PDF pane. When the Apply Redactions dialog box appears, toggle the Sanitize and Remove Hidden Information button on or off. Hidden information includes, but is not limited to, attached files, links, bookmarks, comments, metadata, and digital signatures. Like redactions, the sanitization process is permanent, so if you want to choose which items are sanitized, toggle this option off for now, and then use the Sanitize document tool separately as shown in our previous Adobe Acrobat tutorial, which will be linked below. Next, select the Continue button, and then select a location to save your file in the Save As or Save as PDF dialog box. Note that _redacted has been added to your file name. You can delete that addition or change the file name as necessary. Finally, select the Save button. You can redact text or images in the same location, such as a header or footer, on multiple pages. Note, however, that this option won't redact the selected text or images in other locations on other pages. To begin, once again ensure that Redact Text and Images is selected, and then select the text or image you want to redact. Then, right-click the redaction on a PC or Control-click the redaction on a Mac, and then select Repeat Mark Across Pages from the shortcut menu. When the Repeat Redaction Mark Across Pages dialog box appears, you can select All Pages, Odd Pages, Even Pages, or enter a specific page range into the text box. And then select the OK button. You can now select the Apply button, and then follow the closing steps shown in the previous section. To redact a whole page or pages, select Redact Pages in the Redact a PDF pane. When the Mark Page Range dialog box appears, choose Mark Current Page for Redaction to redact the current page, or select Mark Specific Page Range for redaction, and then enter individual pages or a page range into the text box, and then select the OK button. A box will appear around the selected page or pages. Once again, select the Apply button, and then follow the same closing steps shown previously in the Redact Text and Images section. In this last section, we'll look at how to find specific words, phrases, or patterns to redact in individual PDFs or multiple PDFs within a folder. To begin, select Find Text and Redact in the Redacted PDF pane. Then select the OK button in the alert box warning you that images and line art are not searchable even if they look like text. Next, select the PDF or folder to search in the search panel. You can now select single word or phrase, or multiple words or phrases, and then enter your search term into the text box. If desired, you can further refine your search by selecting whole words only and/or case sensitive. Alternatively, you can select patterns, and then select phone numbers, credit cards, social security numbers, email addresses, or dates. After entering your word, phrase, or pattern, select the Search and Remove Text button, and then select Individual Results, or select the Check All button to select all the results. Next, select the Mark Checked Results for Redaction button, and then select the X to close the search panel. You can now select the Apply button, and once again follow the closing steps previously shown to save your redactions. All the steps we just performed are listed on my website at erinwritewriting.com, which is linked in the description box below, along with my complete playlist, How to Use Adobe Acrobat. Feel free to leave me a comment if there's a specific topic that you'd like me to talk about in the future. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss upcoming tutorials, and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching.